ASAP Rocky just beat his case. Drake just dropped another classic. And Soulja Boy calling out Marlon Williams, man. Gossip is heavy this week, man. We got the tea. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact, hit that like button. While you at it, hit that notification bell, because Elon Musk just started a new race and the rich people say they want in. McNeil want in, Nick Cannon want in. It's crazy. My co said he's gonna start having kids next.
I'm having 20 kids.
Hey, whoa.
Gotta save the world. Repopulation.
Hey, man.
Repopulation station.
We gotta repopulate the earth. We ain't trying to end up like, I ain't finna get the band. But hey, man, you already know that this boy, Feel the Supreme 305 with my co-host.
Chico Grounded Chico 2 times. Welcome to Tales from the Crib, episode 194.
Ooh.
We got a lot in store for you today. A lot of sports, a lot of drama, a lot of updates, a lot of cakes. We even did this episode a day late and it ended up helping us out because we got breaking news, breaking story. We're going to jump right into it today at Tales from the Crib.
I know, but I mean, when you got your feet to the streets and your arms to the beat, you already know what's going to happen. So I had to hold off yesterday. You know, I was upset about the All-Star game. We're going to talk about that. But I mean, hey, man, this week is going crazy, especially today on Tuesday, man. My dog ASAP Rocky just beat the case, man. The verdict for ASAP Rocky gun assault trial
will be decided today. He is facing up to 24 years in prison if found guilty. He rejected the 6-month probation plea deal and said, I'm taking it to court. I'm beating this case, and the verdict was dropped earlier today. So let's go ahead and jump into the courtroom and see what's happening with ASAP.
508142-01. We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Raheem Mayers, not guilty of the
not get the audience. Or you cannot get the audience.
Not get the audience.
Hold down. Verdict has to be read on camera. Yes, sir. Repeat again. We, the jury, above entitled action, find the defendant, Raheem Mayers, not guilty of the semi-automatic firearm in violation of Penal Code Section 245, Section B. A felony is charging count 1 of the information this 18th day of February 2025, jury seat number 9, 4%. Right. Title for the cause. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Raheem Mayers, not guilty of the crime of assault with a firearm in violation of Penal Code Section 245, Section B. A felony is charging count 2 of the information this 18th day of February 2025, juror seat number 9, 4%.
During this trial, I watched you periodically.
Man, he cleaned up. He beat every charge.
What we asked of you at the very beginning, which is to give both sides a fair trial, pay attention, use your common sense, apply the law, and base your verdict on the evidence.
Back up. Guys, listen. Let your talk. Hey!
Guys, chill, man. Relax.
No, I need your lowest contracts, man.
Guys, bottom line is, we're grateful for the jury. They saw through this barrage of a case.
CIA.
He said from day one he was innocent. He turned down a plea for almost no jail time because he was innocent. And I've always said this was an extortion. The extortion played out live in color in court. You know, we've always said what it says is that the district attorney should look long and hard at prosecuting Tyrell Efron.
Selective prosecution.
We've said that from day one. They should do it now. They have him admitting to perjury. They have him committing extortion. The jury saw through it and came to an enormously quick and speedy verdict, the right verdict, and we thank this jury. And again, for me, my partner Chad, we're honored to have represented this amazing family. Rakim Rocky is one of my closest friends, but he's also just a great person. We love him. Rihanna, they are seriously the greatest people, and I said I love them, and I really do love them, and I got emotional in my summation because I care about them. This is one of the happiest days of my life, and I'm happy for them because they've earned this and deserve it.
Congratulations, family. Congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
Let's all say amen. Amen.
I'm gonna try to make it religious. It's a religious experience to be the gun case.
Yep. Now, I don't know what's going on, but A$AP Rocky must have had his ears to the streets as the social media because he knew the countdown was on for all the savages to get on Rihanna as soon as his verdict happened. Because as soon as they would, as soon as they would have been like, you guilty?
Oh, my God.
Drake would have been in the DMs. Marcos would have been in the DMs. Marcos probably already in the DMs. Exactly. Everybody and their mama would have been in Rihanna DMs. Rihanna got that Fenty money.
I mean, she is a billionaire.
Exactly.
Everybody and their mama. Catch.
Yeah, but 24 years is a long time to tell your girl you got to keep that on lock.
She wouldn't have stayed down.
I mean, everybody you got in India in these streets. Dirk got the only faithful one because I still ain't hear nothing about Dirk girl. She ain't doing nothing crazy. But I mean, this case right here, I mean, this case was fishy from the start. I mean, even though they had video evidence of A$AP Rocky, but it was kind of sketchy because it wasn't really clear. They're using a couple cameras, and he had a hoodie on. Then,
but the whole thing that I saw that was like they had him twice on video where it looked like him allegedly possessing a firearm and pointing it at his friend. And so, I mean, I just don't understand how you get out of that. And when your excuse is that it's a prop gun, like, why would he be carrying a prop gun? I mean, that's what he said they were shooting a music video that day or what?
I mean, basically what happened was he had his other two A$AP homeboys went on the stand and said a couple months ago A$AP has been starting to walk around with a prop gun to protect himself. And I was wondering, like, well, I mean, Alec Baldwin is in jail. I mean, he went to jail for this whole prop gun shooting a girl situation. And then somebody was telling me, well, I mean, the only difference between the prop gun and the real gun is the bullet that's going in it. Because once you use a blank, and I guess you put the real one, you put a real bullet in it. But once you put a real bullet in the prop gun, it's a gun.
Well, I mean, I think there is definitely differences because basically, if there's a real gun, you can put blanks in a real gun.
You can put blanks
where
in a real
it just has a flash and there's like there's no bullet, nothing to harm anybody. But there is like basically prop guns that are almost like cap guns that they use sometimes too that have no chance of shooting somebody, but I don't think that. I mean, why would he want to walk around with a prop gun? So if he got into an issue and someone pulls out a gun and you pull out a prop gun, it's not going to end good for you.
I mean,
try to play a prop gun in Call of Duty.
I mean, truly, that won't end good with you. But I mean, if you show somebody you got your thing, I mean, if they don't got nothing, maybe they'll back off. You hoping on that, and on top of that, he A$AP, so he got like he got like a whole bunch of A$AP members with him. I would say A$AP Ferg, but I think they beefing. But he got a whole bunch of members with him. But I mean, this whole thing was like the police were like, well, they had him on camera with the gun, with a prop gun. Yeah, they seen a flash and they heard something, but at the same time, they didn't see no ricochet. So if he shot the gun, because the gun didn't go inside the A$AP rail, dude, it grazed his finger, it grazed his hand. So when it grazed your hand, it has to ricochet off something. There was no moment they couldn't find no spot where like the gun ricocheted at. They couldn't find the shells or any. They couldn't find the shells or anything. Then like a couple hours later, A$AP Rail pulls up to the police department saying, "Oh yeah, here's the shells right here." So it all sounded fishy. Then they found out that A$AP Rail was like deleting text messages and everything. So I mean, it's just he got. I mean, A$AP Rocky got lucky. I mean, this has to be like one of the.
It's just crazy how you can be caught on camera, on video, point a gun at someone and be like, nah,
it's a prop gun.
It's a prop. Like, that's wild. And I was going to say, like, I guess he can kind of get away with that in New York because, like, nobody's supposed to have a gun.
This is in California.
Oh, this was in California?
Yeah, he shot him in California.
Shoot.
So I mean, and then also on top of that, I mean, ASAP Royale's lawyer is saying that the judge was playing favoritism because the more money you pay for your lawyer, you really paying for that connection.
Yeah.
So I mean, Rihanna allegedly put like $30 million down for the lawyer.
That's crazy.
So,
but I mean, how much was he getting? Was he getting sued for, or is this like a criminal case? Like he just got snitched on, like somebody attacked me.
Yeah, I mean, ASAP Royale went to the police and said that ASAP Rocky shot me. And he did both. He did he went for civil case, and also he went for the criminal case. So he'll finna go 24 years. They offered him 6 months. He's like, nah, I ain't gonna take the 6 months. I'm gonna take it to trial. And then that's when like the ASAP Rocky lawyer was like, oh yeah, this is all rigged. Rihanna over here bringing her kids here, is making ASAP Rocky look good. And ASAP Rocky's lawyer is like, it's his family. He's supposed to bring his kids here. So I mean. So nothing really seemed right, and then you see how like when ASAP Rocky,
they're just basically trying to say that Rihanna's big time. She's a billionaire, and she used her strings that she could pull to make sure that her guy ASAP doesn't end up in jail. I mean, it's crazy to think most people would have taken the plea deal to do like probation and get no jail time. But he had that much faith in himself to actually take it to court. But I mean, I wonder if he had the faith because it's like, I got $1 billion woman. If that lawyer is 10 million or 100 million, it's no problem.
True. I mean, and ASAP Rocky only wanted $20,000.
That's a wild.
So
you're paying $a multi-million for a lawyer.
Mm-hmm. So you might as well. I mean, so I feel like what happened was that it was like one of those heat of the moment things. Like we both get an altercation. He pulled his thing out. He shot at him, and then ASAP Rocky like got mad and like went to the cops. And then like a couple weeks later, everything cooled down. They resolved the issue. ASAP Rocky probably gave him some money, and he was like, well, the charges is here. We got to go through the court case. So we gonna play this out. You finna just like do the same thing that what happened to the Young Thug case? What's his name? That's now famous. That snitch dude.
Oh, Woody.
Do like pull like an ASAP Woody and start like talking all crazy and like show like everything's like inconsistent, like you found the bullets and all that stuff, because it was the only way it was gonna beat the case, because once you drop the case, the state always picks it up, and you shot at somebody and you ASAP Rocky, so they trying to make a case out of this. But I mean, this whole
it's weird. Like, why would you even like have to do that to someone that like, and it's not just someone that was his friend. It was like someone that literally like shared the same name.
He said
so that's supposed to be like his closest of close friends.
Yeah, true that. And I don't know why he wanted that allegedly shoot at him, but
it's like, even if he got into it with like ASAP Ferg, I would never picture him pulling a firearm on Ferg. It's too much history there.
True, yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, true that. Like, imagine like you beefing with your best friend, and then y'all get an altercation. Like y'all supposed to fight, at least fight it, like argue. Maybe at the most, y'all fight it out. But you don't pull out the pistol on him and try to turn the TV off.
Turn his TV off, just like the background.
Exactly.
Turn his TV
but
off.
I mean, this whole case is crazy. I'm glad it's over with. They said this is ASAP Rocky's lucky because he has a lot of things lined up right now.
I was ready for Rihanna's single mom era. That's why I'm disappointed.
Exactly. I told you.
Such an
the Savages, the Vultures, like my co-host. Like I said, they out here. Him, Drake. Meek Mill's probably gonna be in there. Jay-Z having problems in the household. He's finna spin the block.
Nah, no one wants Jay-Z.
He got the billions. When you get you see they want Donald Trump with their billions. They want Elon Musk with their billions. They said, like Jay-Z said, no such thing as an ugly billionaire. He said it in the song. Come on now. If it's on the internet, it must be right.
Yeah, I mean, no girls will turn it down. But that's basically what you are. Turn into a pimp.
Hard. Disrespectful. But nah, I mean, y'all calm down.
That's my coast's goal in life. He's like, we got to get this till we get a Spotify deal, and I can become an official PM.
So basically, what's gonna happen now? The ASAP Rocky is free. He has a movie coming out with Denzel Washington. It's coming out.
Man on Fire 4.
I don't know what it's. What?
I'm just kidding.
Horrible. It's Fight Club. Fight Club Volume 3.
ASAP Rocky wasn't in Fight Club.
ASAP Rocky in Fight Club would be fighting Tiger.
Tiger would win.
Nah, but ASAP Rocky has a movie coming out with Denzel Washington. He's gonna be performing. I think it's Rolling Loud in California. He's gonna be performing there, and also he's been announced as like the head of like this fashion committee. So he has a lot of things going on. So now that he's now free, he doesn't have to worry about no civil cases because A$AP Rocky tried to take him civil also. So you lost the criminal case. So now you finna lose the civil case because the way it got thrown
It's
out.
not what happened to OJ.
I mean, but it was,
He won the criminal and lost the civil.
yeah, he won the criminal because of everything that was going on. They thought it was racial, and they thought a whole bunch of other things. But
No,
this,
I'm just saying things can happen.
Yep,
You
that.
could win the criminal and lose the civil. It's
I
happened
mean,
before.
hey, anything is possible.
You never know. That would be wild if he ended up like losing there. Like you owe him $1 million in damage.
He only wanted $20K.
Nah, they're gonna bump it up.
No, man, you
He's
only
got
want.
emotional distress now that his name is being
He's
thrown
true
around
that.
in the news.
He's never gonna be famous again. He'll never be.
They're gonna call him King Snitch. He's gonna be right there with 6ix9ine and Robots and Snitchy.
I guess so, man. I mean, hey, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. Is A$AP Rocky lucky? I mean, do you feel like he innocent? It was a prop gun, even because they didn't find the weapon.
Well, one thing before we move on, I just want to say that the reporters were hella annoying. His reporter was trying to speak, and they're just trying to like throw in little chimes, and it's like it's being recorded, so like your little chime is gonna be on like all the news outlets, and it's like, man, y'all need to shut up. And then that one girl at the end is like, yeah, everybody say amen. It's like, man, if you don't shut up, these people annoy me.
They definitely, the reporters definitely do annoy me. But I'm glad A$AP Rocky free. Hopefully we get some new music. Definitely.
I liked A$AP back in the day.
Yeah,
he was pretty cool. I just I had to hate on him for one time for the
shoes?
to get the Rihanna, missed out on the Rihanna single mom era, and he also tried to copy D3s with Under Armour, and they look terrible. It was a terrible mistake. But let's go ahead and what is the next topic? We got Drake dropping a new album, A Party Next Door, sending shots at Kendrick Lamar and Joe Budden on the new R&B album, and Melissa Ford said what he said, let's heat up the summer.
Ooh, legend from the 6. Why you hanging around? It sucks that you hanging around a D sucker. Now, when he said this, I was like, who are we talking about? Is he talking about Flip? Because she does a podcast with Joe Budden.
I heard she was talking about Flip.
She sits next to she sits in between Flip and Joe Budden, but of course what's going on with Joe. I mean, him and Drake's beef has been.
Wasn't Joe in the news just for like streaking recently?
Yeah, he beat that case.
No, but like, did he even address it on his podcast?
Yeah,
like, why were you drunk and naked?
He wasn't drunk. He was sleepwalking.
He was sleepwalking naked.
He was
down the street.
He was sleep. I mean, you sleepwalk. What else? I mean, you don't supposed to wake up a sleepwalker.
Walk out the door. It's one thing for him to like wake up in the living room, like
walk to the kitchen, walk to the refrigerator, make a sandwich. But actually walk down the street. I mean, his next door neighbor snitched on him and everything. But yeah, he talked about that. He on the podcast he did talk about. This whole situation about Melissa Ford. I mean, he did seem bothered by it, but he ain't really let it show. He threw like little subliminal hits. But I mean, back to this, man. My coach playing this video of Melissa Ford walking down the beach. You gonna know that. I mean, Drake did this whole something sexy for you, for you.
Go ahead and play it?
Yeah, you play it. He did this all for you with no promo. I mean, right now, if you know, he's beefing with his record label, so he did this with Party.
Legend from the sea.
Yeah, he did this with his artist Party. I mean, this whole album is really like 90% Drake.
I wasn't familiar with Melissa's work.
What? Melissa Ford driving around in a Honda Accord?
She's looking pretty deep.
I think they seen her drive it off in the Ford. Yeah, I mean, she used to be a video. She's like one of the popular video vixens back in the day, like in the Big Pimpin' music video. The Game made a song, and like he named her in it. So like, she like one of those, but like she's not like Superhead. She's not like Karen Stephan. She really
or like my co-host's favorite, Cat Stacks.
Nah, she hates those. She hates Cat Stacks and she hates Karen Stephan. But I mean, a lot of people were saying that trying to look up this whole Drake album was real difficult. Basically on Apple Music, you type in the word Drake, you type in the word that how he
Give me a
named the album. It wasn't coming up. It was hard to find, but it doesn't.
I still never did that.
Exactly, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Drake's first week sales is $250K for the R&B album, so he has the #1 R&B album. He's putting R&B on the map. I mean, he's breaking records. They're saying, I mean, but people do say they don't like it. There's a lot of songs on here they say they don't like. But I mean, other people feel like the reason why you don't like it is because you thought it was gonna be a rap album. You thought it was gonna be more. It was gonna be some bars in it where he like talking a whole bunch of ish about Kendrick Lamar, or a whole bunch of ish about Joe Budden. But it was like really like 95% R&B, 5% like he'll like say a little rap bar. But to me, I love the album. The Me Project song is fire, even though everybody hating on it. But you found it?
Yeah, I mean, I typed it in on Apple Music, and his songs come up. Yeah, it comes up immediately.
Comes up immediately now. Yeah.
Here's the artist. When you type in Drake, his artist profile link comes up, and then the album, some sexist songs.
I mean, maybe they lying. I mean, maybe
and then Give Me a Hug, and then Greedy, and then what is it? Nokia, Meet Your Padre.
Maybe they lying, but what they not lying about is saying that this is a classic. My co-host said, "Nah, you can't find me not one post that anybody said that," and I showed him like 10.
You went to Twitter and typed in Drake praise, and then showed me tweets where they were praising Drake. That's not an accomplishment.
It is an accomplishment.
I told you to check out the comment sections on Instagram on people posting about it, just like all the major Instagram pages that people are on for music. And see what the comment section was looking like. And he's like, nope. I just typed in a Drake greatest on Twitter and see what came up. And of course, it's all praise tweets. So my co-host definitely rigged and skewed his results.
I'm a Drake stan. What do you expect? I mean, I like Kendrick Lamar. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like, B Don't Kill My Vibe and all the other extra shit. He other music he make, like Luther, songs with Rihanna. I love those songs, but I feel like everybody just on Kendrick Lamar not too hard right now. So I try to stay off Instagram. I mean, at least right now because the Super Bowl.
You on Instagram all day, every day.
I'm only commenting on baddies and what's going on with Drewski. But yeah.
That's your favorite baddie?
Exactly.
I'm bringing this back on screen because I got to call you out. No, my co-host is on Instagram all day, every day. Check us out on Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe. Tales from the Crib 210 on Instagram. My co-host is literally commenting on every page, especially all the sports page, and trolling everyone because I get all the notifications for our Instagram that they're like, you're wrong, you're dead wrong, and I hate you. I get like 30 notifications like that a day because you trolling people all the time.
I have to let people know. I mean, like, I have to let people know that when was the last time that you got in the car and said, "Put on that new Kendrick"? Exactly, you didn't.
No.
Exactly.
I
You playing that new ball out.
Yeah, you play the new ball out.
Exactly. You playing a new Drake. It's either one of the two. On anything. I mean, let me stop playing. Or you playing Playboy Cardi. You a hater. Don't be a hater. But I mean,
Gen Z kids.
But how do you feel about the album? Do you feel like, yeah, you did hear it?
I mean, I felt like it was decent. I didn't feel like it was like monumental.
It's like classic.
It wasn't like a monumental instant classic for me. I got to listen to it a few more times. Maybe the next couple times we in the gym, I'll have it on. But yeah, I got to give it a couple more listens to give it an honest opinion. Just from what I heard, kind of listening to it like once and a half. Yeah. It was pretty decent. It's like an album that you could just like put on and like not have to worry about it and just have it on in the background. But as far as being hearing a song and be like, oh, like I gotta get that on my playlist. I'm gonna listen to that song again and again. I didn't hear that in first listen.
True, but I mean he's coming out allegedly. He said the summer in 6 months he's gonna be heating up the summer. So I mean hopefully he got some new music dropping in.
Is he done with the dissing? Is he moving on?
No, of course. Hope not. I need him to diss
everybody. Or is
everybody.
it like super subliminal? Super subs.
It's going to be like super subs. It's going to be like super subs. I mean, I feel like he's going to call out LeBron. He's going to call out...
This guy was to give me a hug.
Horrible. Yeah, he's going to call out LeBron. He's going to call out Kendrick Lamar. He's going to call like everybody in the circle. He's probably going to talk about SZA, how like, he helped put SZA on and look what she did. She turned around and like she gossiped to him to Kendrick Lamar. So I mean,
SZA's pretty shady, but I've also heard some crazy, wild stories about SZA that I can't even air or say because they're so wild. But yeah, she seems like she's definitely one of my co-host's favorite terms, homie hopper. And she has some skeletons in her closet. But you can check that out on the internet on your own. I'm not here to expose her today. She did look great at the Super Bowl, so I'm going to give her a pass.
Definitely give her a pass on that.
You can look that up on your own.
But speaking of the Super Bowl and giving the pass, but moving on to this next topic
My
here.
co-host's favorite artist of all time.
What? Kendrick Lamar.
Kanye. I knew.
All right,
We knew he was a Kendrick fan. He turned on you, Drake. I want to hear Felix Supreme diss in the next album. Kanye West and Bianca Censori split up allegedly. Kanye West is going toward a divorce road yet again. And some people are shocked. Some people aren't. Some people think that Kanye's been using Bianca almost like as a personal servant and not respecting her and making her do all kinds of lewd acts, basically being naked or mostly naked at award shows and stuff where, you know, she basically has like no clothes on. The smallest of small stuff. So they think she's a tyrant and she's finally getting away with him with his latest insane tirade.
Of course, especially after the whole Grammy situation where, he basically told her to get, like, she dropped her coat and got naked in the whole sheer outfit in front of everybody, and then, like, he just upped and left, so all you really, basically, all you talking about him was up and leaving, like, how she was just naked, and I'm still shocked and surprised at how he convinced her to do that. I'm surprised at how he convinced her to wear, like, a whole bunch of things that she does. So her basically, this rumors going around that they finna split up isn't a real surprise to me. I'm happy for her because this is kind of embarrassing. Like maybe 1-2 times you'd be like, oh yeah, it's art. We did it twice.
It's art.
You know, we've been together for like 2-3 years. She did it like twice, but like every time you see her, she's like butt naked. Like and it's just crazy that she agrees with this. I know she has a family, and I know Kanye West got kids, and he always show his kids like be all into his life. But I mean, I'm pretty sure this has to be up there with the whole Kim Kardashian sex tape thing because this is crazy. Like every time you see her, like she just had like the smallest outfits on. But I mean, people are saying.
I mean, that's all Kanye's women. He likes them to express themselves.
I mean, he used to say he does have a porn addiction. So I mean that is a big problem. And remember we did the whole topic about his.
So say corn coast.
His corn. He has a corn addiction. You remember we did the whole
a lot of corn.
The topic about his assistant that basically is trying to sue him also because he was sending her like corn videos and like he was just being extra.
I mean, they even made fun of him on South Park. How much he likes fish sticks.
Exactly.
You like fish sticks?
No, I don't like fish sticks. Nah, but I mean, with this whole situation, like I don't really know where he's gonna turn with this. I mean, he lost Kim Kardashian, he lost his whole Bianca girl. So who is he finna go? Like who he finna go? Is he finna go black? Can he officially go? If he get a black girl, will people forgive him?
He's gonna get what's his name?
Sasha. He's gonna get Beyonce's sister.
No, what's Travis Kelce's old chick, Miss Stickums.
That is horrible. Please don't.
Yeah, Travis Kelce's gonna cry.
They try her every time. They try her every chance she get. Like she was at the Super Bowl, and like I'm pretty sure she wanted to go for the Kansas City Chiefs, but she had to go for the Eagles. And then like when she was like showing all the Eagles stuff, there's like, oh, she's going too hard now. She misses Travis Kelce. It hurts her feelings. It's just horrible. I feel sorry for that girl, but
it's all right. I mean, she needs a shoulder to cry on. I'm not hard to reach.
Please don't cry on her shoulder. You remember?
She can cry on my shoulder.
Remember the whole Amber Rose situation? How he had her at the he had her at one of the award shows drinking Hennessy bottles.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh yeah, remember Kanye West? I had my finger up. Yeah, hoo-ah."
Oh my God!
You forgot
I'm gonna spill my drink on myself because we're not on Patreon.
I said hoo-ah.
Okay. I mean, I guess.
She said you didn't. Okay. That's when the whole dark twisted fantasy.
That is a dark twisted fantasy. What is this video you got?
Yeah, it's not really. You can play it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so yeah, remember the whole dark twisted fantasy album that Kanye West dropped, and she's like, everybody loves the album. Like Amber Rose is like that's like the most horrific part of her whole life. How everybody likes and all she can
hanging
remember.
Out with Kanye.
Basically being dating Kanye, hanging around with Kanye, and all this stuff, and. Basically him being a freak and all that stuff. I mean, I knew he was a freak when she said that. She was like, when we was at the award show, I had my finger up his. I knew it.
Man, if Kanye West is your favorite rap artist, I already knew something was wrong with you.
Wait.
I dated this girl back in college, and she loved Kanye West, and I was like, you're just as crazy as he is, and she was.
Jesus Walks is fire. What are you talking about? He made a whole bunch of songs. I mean, he made some Dipset.
I remember when she was like, he's a genius, and he only puts out genius music. he'll never work with Chief Keef. And I'm like, yes, he will. Chief Keef's the GOAT. And then look what happened. Hold My Liquor came out.
But he also worked with Ruga, so you forgive him for that?
No, that's when he went crazy. That's when he lost his mind.
Man,
he lost it eventually. He had the magic and he lost it.
He definitely lost his mind. I mean, I'm just glad he's no longer talking about Pete Davidson. He almost made the podcast today.
Davidson.
He almost made the podcast today. I mean, he told you McColl's 5,000 more views to make the podcast.
McColl was checking out his imprint label, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, he had no
with his Hanes commercial.
They say he paid like $200K to remove all his tattoos.
Yeah, that's wild to pay that much money to get your whole because if you're getting high quality tattoos, you're spending a lot of money on your body.
I don't know if it's
to
true
get
though.
That art on there. So I don't know if he always went like to the highest quality artists. I wasn't a fan of his to know or care, but like to get like all that work taken off and especially like not look crazy where it's actually like really off, that costs a lot of money.
It definitely costs a lot of money, but not a lot of money like this next topic right here. I mean, it looks like here NBA's own star
Anthony Edwards accused of blocking his baby mother, Aisha Howard, and telling her to get in, turn the TV off of someone that's not even here yet, basically. So we got texts. We're going to go ahead and get out of the way, and we're going to play a video of text of them going back and forth. But basically the gist of it is that Anthony Edwards got this girl pregnant. He does not want to be a part of it. He does not want a baby. He says, if you have this child, I will not be in their life at all, and you would do this by yourself. So let's check out the video and see kind of what's going on with the back and forth.
Exactly. So I mean, you see the message here where it says, "Anthony, do you hate me?" And I mean, this is actually funny because this isn't the first time that this is happening to Anthony Edwards. I mean, right now, if you don't know, Anthony Edwards has a girlfriend he's been going out with since
2020. Sneak preview.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards has been going out with his girlfriend since 2020. Her name is Shannon Jackson. So basically with her, I mean, she's been going through a lot. She went through basically 3 babies because she had 3 children on her. I mean, she's still with him. They dropped the whole documentary series with them following the everyday lives of like certain NBA players like LeBron, Sabonis, and him. And like she's in the background in the video. So, I mean, she's still with him. I mean, it is crazy. But this new one, this lady, name is Howard. But if you look at her up on Instagram, it's Little Miss Golden. If you already know what you know, she is Little Baby's baby mama. I mean, she had that whole beef. When doing this whole research I was doing, she has a long, extensive beef with Jada Waiter. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy, but I mean, she's an ex stripper. She used to work at Magic City, but I mean,
this is current girl that he's with.
That's the current girl he's with right now, Shannon. She claims that she's not a gold digger. I mean, like
but she ain't messing with no
broke N-word. But I mean, you see when you hear her talk, she doesn't sound like she is a gold digger. She doesn't really sound like she asks a lot of stuff.
She's learned how to play the angel, but be the devil. You know what I'm saying?
True. I mean, that's why I was trying to watch the whole Jada Waiter stuff to see like how you really are. But you're trying to put in the whole stunt, because I mean, but if you beefing with the other girl, baby mama, she be like, oh no, this girl's a liar. She be doing this, she be doing that. But I mean, like, it's not like she's a liar. It's just that she just be saying like, my car broke down. I needed a car fixed. Little baby promised me a new car.
What? His baby Aisha?
Aisha, yeah, her Miss Howard. So he promised little baby promised her a car. He didn't get a car. Then like he ended up buying Birkin bags for Jada Waiter. Jada Waiter doesn't like his baby mama, so she posted it. She's like, "Oh, you can buy her Birkin bags, but you can't help me fix my car. You got me and your son riding around with strangers and Lyft and Uber drivers."
It's wild how sometimes NBA stars treat their baby mamas. I remember on Ball in the Family, Lonzo Ball's baby mama. She was literally pregnant and like driving in like an old like Bronco or Expedition. I don't remember what it was, but it was like one of those old boxy trucks or cars. And it looked like that thing barely ran. And he hadn't gotten her a new car. And she's literally was pregnant with this child.
She was mad about it?
And like they would bring it up on the show. Or she's like, oh, hopefully my car doesn't break down. And he was like, we'll get it looked at. And then he eventually got her a car, and she flipped out. And then he was talking with his brothers, and he's like, I got that bitch stock. He was like 18 grand.
That's cheap.
Because, he's making millions of dollars, making multi-million dollars a year, and he can't even get his baby mama, who he wasn't even like he was with her. He wasn't even like a baby mama where like, you're going to be out my life. Like, he was with her at the
Like
time.
a girlfriend.
And he still didn't get her a vehicle. And then when he did, he wanted to flex that he got her a stock Jeep.
18 bands.
He was like, I'm surprised the stock came with power windows, but that's cool. He goes, if not, she would have been rolling them up. But yeah, that's Lonzo for you. You see where Jello gets it from. Jello makes one check with one rap song, and he drops his whole family and starts a new one.
This NBA players are
savagery.
This NBA players are savage, but I mean, Anthony Edwards does have a lot of money, so I mean, I guess
he can afford it.
But I mean, you still creating broken homes out here.
That's what he was telling her in the messages. Like, why are you gonna bring a baby into this world where I'm not gonna be in their life whatsoever? Like, you should just like not do this.
I was going for it. I was like, oh, that was a good one. Like, why would you do that? I felt like everybody would have been on his side. I did see some people on the side, but
she needed another 18-year contract, man.
Nah, she came out with this nice counter. She was like, I'm sorry that everybody's so desensitized to getting basically like deleting children and doing like this outside. I mean, I don't want to say what I want to say.
I know.
So like it made sense. Like people are so quick to like, I'm pregnant. Let me pop a pill. Like some people are so quick to do that nowadays that it is kind of disgusting. And I mean, you do forget that there are some women out there, like if they do get pregnant, they are gonna have the child.
Yeah, I mean, there's some religious people out there.
But I mean, I don't know if she's religious. She's an ex-stripper. But
dang, so strippers can't be religious? Man, hold on. Let me get you.
That's racist!
Because it says racist against strippers.
Nah, but you is right. She wanted that new 18-year contract.
No invites to the VIP section for this guy.
Nah, but you are right. She did want that VIP contract. The 18-year contract because she allegedly she doesn't have a little baby on child support.
Well, no, why not?
She never.
He just gives her money, so she doesn't do it.
At first, he was giving her money, but you know how it is with rappers. Like, I'm giving you money until you do things that like I don't like you doing. Like once you get annoying, I'm gonna stop giving you money. So like it's times like that, and this time like he stopped paying like the child's tuition for school. So I mean, it's a lot of times that she did that. So she need that guarantee.
She could probably take him to court now.
I mean, she could possibly take him to court now, but now she's worried about this because right now she's no longer in Georgia. She moved to California, and this is why another thing that Anthony Edwards is mad and saying this girl is crazy because she's trying to file child support in California where she can get more money, but he is like, nah, you can't do that. You just moved to California. Your business is in California. Your business is in Georgia still. I'm from Georgia. You from Georgia. So stop trying to play these games.
Why'd you move out there? For what reason?
Exactly.
And it's crazy because, of course, like she would need more money to live out there. The cost of living is higher.
Exactly.
But it's like it doesn't really make a difference because if you move out there and you get more money, it's going to be probably like same difference because, you may get so much more each month, but your personal cost of living is going to go up that much more each month with how much everything costs, even down to groceries and gas.
I mean, no, that's when you go after Nick Cannon. She's just one more baller away from forming the trifecta.
Yeah, I do not trust any Aishas. Mm-mm.
It's like
you saw the ultimate Aisha diss.
Who?
Aisha Curry.
Oh yeah.
She had the Old Spice dude come on a TV show and she started pulling her wedding ring off on national TV.
Disrespectful.
Can't trust some Aishas.
Hard, disrespectful. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole Anthony Edwards situation. Do you feel like, he put it on himself. This is once again his third time.
He's gonna put
basically
it on
getting another girl pregnant while having his basically current girlfriend and just had a baby too.
That's what he needs to do. He needs to stop posterizing these ovaries. So stop having these babies. He's just trying to slam dunk.
He needs to get a vasectomy at 23 years old.
Yeah, he could freeze. You could freeze the full cuffles.
That's nasty.
You basically have like unlimited shots.
I don't know what's up with these rich people. Yeah, we're gonna talk about.
That's what I would do if I was a professional athlete. Man, I would like go to the best place that freezes them, I would freeze up like 4 or 5 cups, so I had as much as I want. I probably don't even want that many kids, but just in case. And then I'd get a vasectomy, and then I'm good to go.
So you basically gonna be doing
Game ready.
So you gonna be doing the same thing that all these other people are doing, like Young Thug and Elon Musk and Nick Cannon, and basically have like 13, 14, like basically like Bob Marley, have like 20 kids.
No, I said I probably wouldn't even
Khan?
have that many kids, but I would just.
What are you freezing them in the cut for?
No, I just would freeze that much to make sure that I had enough, just in case like one batch doesn't work, another batch might have a chance.
IVF baby, better have them triplets, them steroid babies.
Yeah, I'm definitely having steroid babies.
Horrible.
We dunking over here, generating the next Mac McClungs.
Doing the whole Chad Johnson theory.
Yeah,
start dating athletic women.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, you have to. If you're trying to have a real athlete, you got to look at your spouse. You know, you can't have no girl out here that didn't play no sports and is like clumsy. No, that's not gonna work.
It's a whole
You gotta check her athletic abilities. You
sound-
gotta take her on the course one time.
Is that what you do, Coles? You take them on the track course, see how fast they run their 40 time?
I take him on the basketball court. Play 1-on-1.
Disgusting. But what you finna say?
They getting posted up.
Horrible. But enough about Anthony Edwards, man. Y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. Is he being taken advantage of? She is 38. He is 23. I mean, that is nasty work. If it was a dude, y'all would have called it grooming.
That sounds like my coach back in the day in college. We used to call him the Cougar Hunter. We always wondered how he got his books paid for.
Why you think I like? Oh Lord! Why you think I like Vapor Rub so much? It smells so good.
Oh my God!
Horrible.
They got you hooked.
Exactly. But they got this next person hooked right here, man. My dog Elon Musk out here welcomes his 13th kid with his fourth BM, surpassing everybody out here, man. We got a video that we gonna play, then we gonna come back and let you know what's the suspicious thing that's going on in the Elon Musk household.
Elon Musk goes offline after MAGA influencer Ashley St. Clair announced she's the mom to his 13th child. The Tesla CEO has not denied or confirmed the 26-year-old's claim, but issued a one-word response on X, writing, "Whoa." His decision to go offline followed a series of posts in the last few hours about unrelated matters. Musk put the unusual decision to take a break from X down to spending time working on his AI chatbot, writing, "We'll be honing the product with the team all weekend, so offline until then."
Can keep having kids for another 30 years.
Just I've been hiding this for months. She's allegedly been hiding this for like 5 months now. Doing my whole research on this thing, and man, you learn that Ashley is a right winger, and you learn that these people, they want to do it by the book.
Would you get a right winger pregnant co-host?
Nah, I mean they'll follow the rules anyway. They acting like everybody else. As long as the money right, they ready to bust it open. I mean, that's what it's looking like here. But it's weird with the whole Elon Musk situation. How he had his first wife. I mean, I understand. I really think how this all happened after he lost his first kid. When he lost his first kid early, he's been going crazy, having these IVF babies, having like twins and having single kids, and then spinning the block and having kids with them again.
And naming them crazy
and
names.
Yeah, naming them like X14, but he couldn't name him X14, so he just named the baby X. I understand creativity and all that stuff, but having 13 kids is crazy. The way these rich people are working, moving and thinking about, they're basically gonna solely their self repopulate the earth. It's sickening. Making all these. It is sick me making all these broken homes, because there's no way you can take care of 13 kids at once. Give 13 kids attention.
That's what the nannies are for. What are you talking about?
Oh man, you are right. I mean, when you are rich, you
pay for some good nannies.
You pay for some good nannies.
Nannies can give them some love and teach them different languages.
That is how it is in Richie Rich. Remember the Richie Rich movie? How like the dad was always gone, and like the butler and everybody. The butler or the security guards really took care of the kid, or like the first kid. I mean, yeah, that is how it is with rich people. But I mean, it is still crazy. Like I wouldn't think that rich people, like rich white people. I mean, he's not even really white.
He's South African.
Makes sense. But I mean, I really wouldn't think that like everybody was out here like making all these broken homes. Like 13 kids is a lot. Your fourth baby mama. I mean,
that's not that much to have 13 kids and only 4 baby mamas. Like, that's not terrible.
13 kids is a lot. It's not that many rappers have 13 kids. I think
what?
it's not that many rappers or people that have like that many kids at once. If that many kids all together at all. Like you got Nick Cannon. I think the researcher. You got like Nick Cannon, Bob Marley, Young Thug. Young Thug has 6. Dr. Dre has 7.
How many does 50 Cent have?
Like 2, maybe like 1 or 2, if that. Like Rick Ross has like 3. So I mean,
Lil Wayne
got like 4 or 5. So I mean,
Dwayne Wade.
Ooh.
How many secret children does he got?
I mean, that's true. I mean, that is true. And him and Dwayne Wade, Elon Musk and Dwayne Wade do got something in common. With that, both of their children are transitioning.
Oh my god!
You forgot. I mean,
you're gonna get canceled.
I'm just saying. You got the elephants in the room. You got to speak the elephant in the room. That's what's going on. He's probably trying to have another kid to make up for that kid.
Whoa!
I'm just saying, Elon Musk.
Whoa!
He doesn't.
We don't even have a Patreon for this channel. My
he doesn't claim that kid at all.
You said what?
He doesn't claim. He doesn't like publicly claim that kid like that at all. I think like Vina or something
Tales
like that.
from the Crypt doesn't claim you. You still around?
It's Black History Month, right? You gotta be nice.
It's not much longer.
I got 10 days. You got 10 days of being nice. So calm down. But I mean, yeah. So y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. Do y'all feel like it's fair that y'all giving all this slander to Nick Cannon, but as soon as Elon Musk have his kid, y'all act like, oh yeah, he's a billionaire, he can afford it, it's not a problem.
I mean, how much is Nick Cannon off of being a billionaire? He's been on like his whole career with music, movies, and then being host on different like reality shows. Well, he did the America's Got Talent and a couple other things, right?
Yeah, he has America's Got Talent, Wild 'N Out, a couple of other.
Wild 'N Out. Yeah, man, he should check out what's Nick Cannon's net worth.
Let me see, Nick Cannon network, net
70 million.
Wait, 50.
50? Only 50.
100 million and has a production company that generates millions. So between the 50 and 100 million. But it's not in the billions. I thought he would have more than that. I mean, he had the Radio Shack deal. He had the whole deal with Radio Shack.
Radio Shack isn't even a company anymore.
But I mean, he had it before it was out of business. He had that whole money.
Comment down below. Did you used to go to Radio Shack?
I mean, everybody did. But comment.
What did you get at Radio Shack?
Headphones. iPod.
They had iPods.
Maybe
I know they had headphones.
They had like headphones. They had like the GPS track. They had the GPS things because that was going on back in the day. Like we had like you had like the GPS, like you plugged it into the what's it called?
The Garmin. You could update it.
No, like you just it's like you know how like you just got the whole little like nowadays people put their phone on the car stand.
Yeah.
You used to have like the little GPS, the old school GPSs. That's how you used to do. Like you stuck it on your.
Yeah, that's the set of Garmin.
I was like, yeah, that's the name of it.
Yeah. You could buy those there.
Yeah.
You know what?
Buy the headphones there.
What I got in middle school, I got the Zip Zaps.
What's that?
The little RC cars.
Oh
that
yeah,
were like
Mocha
the size
cars.
that were like the size of your hand though.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was like when the Fast and Furious came out.
Yeah.
And you could get the Fast and Furious cars. So I got the Nissan Skyline GTR that Paul Walker drove in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Fire.
The one that's silver and blue.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the Zip Zap of that. And it's cool because you could get buy like little custom kits and get like different rims and stuff for them. Zip Zaps are cool.
Yeah, it was basically like a smaller version of Best Buy. Without the washing machines and the dryers and all that stuff. It had all the technology stuff.
It was just all electronics. It didn't have it didn't really have like movies or CDs though. Mm-hmm. It was just like pure electronics.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. But moving on to the next topic, man. We got our boy Soulja Boy out here beefing with Marlon Williams, which is crazy.
With the wrong one.
I mean, he definitely Soulja Boy or Marlon?
Soulja Boy messed with the wrong one by messing with Marlon.
Yeah, 'cause Marlon got time.
Let me read this here. It says Soulja Boy goes off on Marlon Williams after being called a cuck.
Yep.
During their exchange. I ain't never. Oh, that's right. Oh, we'll say cuck. I never had to dress up like a white bee to get a bag. Soulja goes off on Marlon Wayans. You a B. You not funny. I'll slap the ish at you. You a B. Trump wasn't even there. So what do you think? Well, we have a video here. Do you want to play that first or give your thoughts?
We can play the video first. And then we'll give you our thoughts after. Because, I mean, this whole situation is crazy. We're going to tell you basically, like, how this all started. But Soulja Boy is just disrespectful. You just got to watch this.
As a matter of fact, now I really got some to say. You try to talk about me because you think I perform for the president. Meanwhile, nigga, you dressed up like a whole white on my mom.
Everyone knows white chicks.
Facts.
Blonde hair, they probably put a pussy on you. They probably tucked your dick for that move. On my mama, they probably tucked your dick for that move. They painted you white.
That's why Soulja scared.
You got something to say about me because you think I perform for the president. I ain't even perform for that. I performed at a crypto event where y'all don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. Compare them to getting a whole
that
big
picture is wild.
bag to perform at a crypto event.
You gotta find out posting pictures like that.
Like a white. Which one you gonna do? Them made you dress up like a from head to toe. Them painted your legs white, your face white. Them had you titties and ain't shit you can say to me. It ain't nothing. What the fuck you talking about? You talking to a nigga
Tell me Soulja didn't smoke.
#1 on the Billboard.
Look at.
I ain't never had to dress up like no white. To get no bags, no clout, no clarity, no nothing. I did what I wanted to do. Fuck you talking about. All I had to do was dance and rap. You ain't never seen me dress up like a in my life.
You
never dress up like a white.
Family, Marlon, no wonder
ain't nothing you can pay me. Ain't nothing you can give me. I get it out the mud. What the? You done lost touch with reality, partner. You dressed up like a hoe. You's a deep down in your heart and your soul.
Soulja Boy's on Krenak and meth. I can smell it on his breath. Yes, he's on that creth. It's Krenak and meth.
This is wild.
He'll suck on coke just for that rock. He looked like Flavor Flav without the clock. He's the coon that jumped over the moon. Sold his soul for some Bitcoin. Ain't rapping, just gaming and selling people shit coins. He's a mess without a chest. His only hit was Superman. Now he ain't got nothing left.
This is crazy.
Oh man, that's just
an AI country diss song.
Who would have thought? You like you said, Coles. I mean, Soulja Boy beef with the wrong. Soulja Boy beef with the wrong one. But I mean, if you're still kind of hazy about why is this beef going on, so Marlon Williams went on the radio show. He was talking about everybody that was basically cooning, like Snoop Dogg, Nelly, Rick Ross, that was performing for Donald Trump.
I mean, we know everyone hates Rick Ross, but why you gotta diss Snoop?
I mean. Snoop was cooning too. I mean, like you did say what you said. You said anybody that hangs with Donald Trump is Uncle Tom. You said all this crazy stuff. Then, for like 8 years later, you turn around, you doing all this shows saying like
maybe he got new information. Maybe he went from a hater to a fan.
Nah, man, you can't turn your back like that. So I mean, Soulja Boy heard Marlon Williams talking ish about him, saying Soulja Boy a coon, and then that's when Soulja Boy got all mad and said, "What you mean I'm a coon? You out here dressing up in dresses and everything? You let him touch your ish?" and you let him do all this stuff to you, so I can't be a cool. And then Soulja Boy started talking about Marlon's kid, because allegedly Marlon's kid is LGBT also.
That's crazy to go after somebody's kid.
Hey, I mean, Soulja Boy don't care. You know, he's disrespectful, and that's what made this so funny, because I mean, this beef has been going. I mean, like, this little back and forth has been going on for a while. Like, this back and forth has been going on for at least like 2 weeks now. And I thought,
because it's almost made the show for a couple times. Where we were like, oh, we're gonna talk about it or not, but it keeps them like, bubbling to a head, and now we got a AI country diss song.
So you got to play it now.
I mean,
Soulja Boy's on Krenak and Meth. I mean, hey, you can smell it. And it's catchy.
You smell it on.
That's like that's the ultimate diss. I mean, I don't even know why Soulja Boy thought I don't even honestly think that Soulja Boy thinks he can win this beef with Marlon. I think he's doing it all for promotion, and on top of that, Marlon does have that whole little scary movie like 6 or whatever it's called coming out.
Is it?
Yeah, he has a new one coming out. Like, he allegedly wants to put Kai in and a whole bunch of other people.
Don't put Kai in.
I mean, hey. But, I mean, they could be using that for publicity. I mean, for, like, promo to build it up. But maybe Soulja Boy, I wouldn't be surprised if Soulja Boy was in it. Because he said Soulja Boy wanted to be in one of his movies. Or Marlon wanted Soulja Boy to be in one of the movies.
I could see them squashing it. He's just got to give him a Soulja Station.
Oh, Lord.
Give him a Soulja Station with all the games on it and all this.
You mean that fake game system?
Yeah.
Oh, nobody want
that.
You
want the Soulja Station 3?
I want the Yums. I want the Soulja Boy Yum shoes.
Oh, the Yummies?
Yep.
Yeah, what if he throws in some Yummies, a Soulja Station 2, and some Soulja Boy glasses?
Oh my gosh! I guess if that's all Soulja Boy got, I mean, I guess you have to take that. But I mean, back to this whole beef situation. Honestly, I feel like they should squash it, because I mean, this isn't a whole serious situation. But I think Soulja Boy is dumb enough to make this a serious situation. Like, I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the next time this comes up, Marlon Williams be like, Soulja Boy is crazy. He walked up on me with a gun. I'm like, yeah, that's Soulja Boy. He's off his meds.
I mean, you heard his story how he survived a home invasion, right?
Oh gosh. Pew pew pew.
He's like the Matrix.
Oh my gosh.
Matrix Soulja.
Matrix Soulja. Oh my god.
I want to see him do a diss.
Who, Soulja Boy?
Yeah, do a diss song.
On Marlon?
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
He's a comedian.
Bring the fire out, Soulja. Put it in the mic.
Please don't do that. Please don't put it in the mic. But, man, it is time, man. It's time. Y'all need to comment down below. Let us know how you feel about this whole little beef situation. Do you feel like this is Marlon needs to be careful, because, Soulja Boy sometimes don't take his medication, so he may pull up and slap you. But speaking of slap, man, we finna slap this couch announcements. My co-host finna tell us what we got going on, some news announcements.
Oh yeah, welcome to the halftime show of Tales from the Crib. We let you know what's going on, what's new with the channel, and what you can expect. Need you to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment anything down below for any of the topics we've done or will do for the second half of the show. We always want to hear your input, so comment down below. Check out Tales from the Crib, this channel, TFTC Clips, the clip channel where we chop up the show if you don't have time, so you could just watch your favorite topics. And then we got TFTC Gaming. I was trying to drop a video today, but I got it all set up besides the thumbnail, and I didn't quite get to it. So I got one more Bounty Hunter, and then I do have a what's that new game? Warhammer. I do have a Warhammer video. So 2 new gaming videos on the way for you. Try to get that out by the end of this week. So look out some more content on TFTC Gaming. And maybe one day my co-host will join us back on TFTC Gaming and come out of retirement, because we wondered what the hell happened to your wrestling videos. Man,
the wrestling videos are coming out, and the new WWE is coming out real soon.
When is that coming out?
Like 2 or 3 weeks. Like no more than by the end of April. By the end of March, it'll be out.
You have to get the deluxe.
I may have to get the deluxe version.
Sometimes, like, if you get like the regular, medium, or like the super deluxe, like sometimes like the best value is like the medium one.
I think yeah, it is, because it comes with the little downloadable packages and everything, like the different characters. You also get a whole bunch of more VC points. You get VC points for your whole little career mode that you're gonna be doing. So I may have to do that. It's a lot more things. This time it's gonna be centered around Roman Reigns. I can't wait to do that. Post those videos. I mean, my WrestleMania videos are out here doing views. I mean, it was up there.
Yeah, they've been commenting. They asked if you died.
Nah, man, I'm still alive.
No angel wings yet.
Nah, I ain't no Tupac. But
Not no Biggie. You better watch the disrespect before you get to check those Cedo cuz.
Nah, but moving on, man. It's time to talk about, the golden child, man. Crib reactions. We out here making hits, out here getting views, man. Looks like almost every video got a K next to it, except for Happy Gilmore, man. Got disrespecting our American videos.
Shootout.
Horrible.
Well, yeah, check out Crib Reactions. We just hit 12.7K. We are almost to 13K subs, so help us out. Send that channel to everyone you know. Get us to 13K subs. And then before you know it, we'll get to our next goal. 14K, 15K, 20K. Keep this channel
500K.
growing. And we've been doing a bunch of reactions. We did some rocks with 1OK Rock. We did, what is that? What's that girl's name?
Who?
She shocked us with this. First time
whoa, for real?
It's got 1.5.
You see, I changed it, right? I changed your name.
Lola
because you're
Young?
hating. You hated them.
The comments on that one are delectable. They are hating on us.
Which one?
On the Lola Young.
The Lola Young. Which one's the Lola Young?
The second video. The one
she shocked us with this one?
Yeah.
Because she did.
No, because they're like, why you gotta hate on her? And it's like they thought we were hating.
See, because McCole's tried to sabotage the video, so he just put like, oh yeah, this person, Lola Young reaction.
Whatever the video title is, reaction or first time reaction.
I told McCole's, nah, man, you gotta spice it up. So
she shocked us with this one.
So now you see, got 1.k views.
Yeah.
Exactly. I did that to a couple other ones. I have to definitely. Wait, hold on. Let me check. How fast can I do? How fast can I do it? But yeah, I definitely got to check. But thank y'all for watching that Lisa video. Man, they got more than Lisa. How you feel about that?
Yeah, but they ain't touching XG Journey. Check out her luxurious performance. It is pretty awesome. She shows you how to dance on a chair. 4.5K views in 5 days. Check that out. We get the XG XDM visualizer reaction. So if you're into party music, check that out. And Happy Gilmore, show Happy Gilmore some love, man. No one watched that. I thought everyone would want to see us react to the new Happy Gilmore trailer. So make sure you check that out, because we want to see that.
Yeah, we definitely want to see that. I mean, I guess what I did didn't work on any other videos, but they got a little more views. But don't worry about that, man. We got more crib reaction videos dropping soon, man. We dropping at least like 2 videos a day, Monday through Fridays. But now it's time to talk about the Hall of Fame finalists, man. It looks like here, man, it's finally been announced the finalists. We got Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, Maya Moore, Sue Bird.
Your favorite.
Just to name a few people. But I mean, this is amazing that finally Carmelo Anthony's being nominated. But I mean, it's kind of fast. I'm surprised. I feel like he just retired a couple seasons ago. Like
same thing. Like Dwight Howard's not even like technically retired. He just hasn't been in the NBA a few years.
True.
So now I guess he's eligible to be in the Hall of Fame. But I think both Carmelo and Dwight Howard are both first ballot Hall of Famers guaranteed. Dwight Howard, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. When he was young, took the Magic to the finals and ended up losing to Kobe, but then ended up getting redemption by joining LeBron and AD in the bubble and getting the bubble championship there in Disney World.
True.
Which is crazy because that's Orlando for you. That's where Disney is. So that was pretty neat that's where he ended up getting his championship, was in Orlando. So that was pretty special, and he solidified his career. And so, yeah, he's definitely first ballot. And he came straight out of high school, and I think he got Rookie of the Year. So that was very impressive. And then Carmelo having a great combined college, pro, and Olympic career.
True.
Getting a national championship in college at Syracuse.
As a freshman,
leading a freshman team to a championship at Syracuse. Played 1 year in college and then went pro to Denver. And, he had a bunch of teams with Denver and New York that made some deep runs to the second round or to the conference finals, but never got to an NBA finals. So, that is one knock on his pro career. But then he also had a great Olympic career where he won multiple gold medals.
Yes.
And I think like a bronze or silver.
I think was he on 2008, the 2008 Olympic team? I think he was on that one too.
He was on like 4 of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and he was on some that won gold and some that didn't. I forget what exactly it, but I think he got at least 2 gold medals. So yeah, he showed out for the Olympic team and was the leading Olympic scorer.
Oh yeah, that was the one with Kobe, Jason Kidd, was that Kobe, Jason Kidd, Dwayne Wade, Dwight Howard, LeBron, Carmelo,
the
Chris
Redeem
Paul.
team.
Yeah, the Redeem team.
Yeah, so he definitely has the resume for being an perennial all-star, and like I said, multiple Olympic gold medalist, college champion, and making it to a couple conference finals with two different. No, I think he only made one conference finals thing. That's crazy, but at least he got that far.
True, but I mean, so with Dwight Howard, it would be crazy if Dwight Howard didn't make it as the first ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, if he didn't make it, it'd be because of all the antics and everything that's been going on with Dwight Howard these last couple few months. I mean, that's the only thing I can see. I mean, Carmelo Anthony, he definitely deserves his flowers. I mean, I'm definitely surprised with the women, like Maya Moore. I didn't know Maya Moore was balling out like that. I mean, I was looking at her. I mean, like Sue Bird and Maya Moore. Like Sue Bird won a four-time WNBA championship, and I didn't know she won that many times. And then with the whole Maya Moore situation, Maya Moore won during the 7 seasons she won it. She won 4 also. And then she turned around to the whole political stuff with like helping people get out of jail.
Yeah, I mean, Maya Moore had a super impressive short career. She had amazing college career, and then won, like you said, 4 championships in out of 7 years. And so, I mean, she did more in 7 years than a lot of other WNBA players. So yeah, I think she's definitely accomplished enough with her college and pro career. And then Sue Bird with her longevity and her also winning multiple championships. What, she won 4?
Yeah, she won 4. I mean, but with this whole Hall of Fame, right, the way that the Hall of Fame works is 24 voters. You have to get 18 votes in order to be basically nominated into the Hall of Fame. You will know the finalists in San Antonio when they have the whole Final Four going on. But I mean, I think last year they allowed in at least 11 to 13 NBA basketball players. So I don't know how many people are going to come in this time. So I think it's 18 people that's left right now. So if they do 13, they're only going to be missing 5. So I mean, that's not really that bad.
Yeah.
So Carmelo Anthony definitely has to make it up there, but it would be crazy if
100%.
It would be crazy if Dwight Howard does get picked up, basically makes the Hall of Fame finalist, then turns around and still ends up playing in the NBA, basically during the playoffs. Because I mean, there's a lot of people that need centers, like the Lakers. Lakers definitely need another center.
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen.
The Mavs need another center.
I mean, they could. That would be hilarious. I mean, I don't think any team will pick him up, but if he did, that'd be crazy if he got accepted and was getting inducted into the Hall of Fame and then back active in the NBA. That would be wild.
I don't know. Comment down below. Has any player ever done that in in NFL, NBA?
I don't even think when Michael retired from the Bulls that they put him in the Hall of Fame that quick. He was first ballot, but I don't think they put him up for voting that quick. And they waited till way after his Wizards years, or a few years after his Wizards years. Because what his Hall of Fame speech was 5 or 7 years ago?
Yeah, I remember that when he cried. It was he was already retired and everything. He was waiting a long time. Yeah,
I think they shortened the amount of time because you used to have to wait 10 or 15 years. I forget. Correct me in the comments down below how much the exact years was. But I think they changed it to a shortened time frame so that way, more people could be alive and not maybe have to wait as long.
That's something.
Because if you're a fringe Hall of Famer and you're eligible 15 years after, you're in the league, and so you're maybe not getting taken serious. Maybe 20 or 22 years after you start getting it 30 years after you played, you're gonna be lucky if you're still alive.
Yeah, basically. Well, yeah, that definitely be sad. You definitely want to. I see why they did. I see why they would move the time frame requirements down. That does make sense. You definitely want to be old. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about the Hall of Fame finalists. Who do you got going in? Who do you think's gonna be snubbed? Is it gonna be Billy Donovan? Is it gonna be one of the referees?
Yes. And Nate Robinson.
No, Nate Robinson just got a new kidney, man. Shout out my dog Nate.
Shout out Nasty Nate.
Shout out Nasty Nate, man. Moving on, man. Speaking of nasty, man, we got to talk about how nasty this dunk contest was, man. 2025 slam dunk contest and the 3-point contest shootout. I mean, first we're gonna start off with the 3-point contest. Now this one, I mean, they had a Buddy Hield in it, Dame, Tyler Hero, Norman Powell.
Dame was the defending 2-time champion, right?
Yeah, Dame was a defending 2-time champion. He got eliminated the first round. I mean, this 3-point shootout, I mean, it did live up to the hype. Also, the skill challenge was funny because Chris Paul
and Wemby tried to cheat.
When I saw it, like when I saw them basically cheating, like it was just embarrassing. But this
total Chris Paul move.
This 3-point shootout did live up to expectation. I never would have thought that Tyler Hero would have won. I thought Buddy Hield would have won, especially because he was already at 30. I think his first round he had like 29 or 30 shots.
He hit 31, I believe, and tied the record. I think Steph had the most no matter what round. That 31 was the highest that anyone had gotten at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And he tied it in the first round, and then he like shot like crap in the second round. I think he hit like 15 or something.
Pure Buddy Hield. That's exactly why you never bet on him, because he's not consistent at all. Even in real games, he's not consistent.
And everyone wasn't consistent in the final round because I think Hero only shot like 24.
Yeah.
And ended up coming in first when usually most years in the 3-point contest, you look at the winner and it's like, there's usually between 25 and 30.
True.
And he won with being a little bit below that. So, that was definitely shocking to see. And then you have the dunk championship,
which was amazing. It was trash and amazing at the same time. I mean,
2 good dunkers, 2 trash.
Yeah, 2 good dunkers, 2 trash. I mean, the person from the Bulls, Matisse from the Bulls. I mean, like you can see the tall white dude. You can see that like the move that he was trying to do would have been a good move if he would have hit it at the first try, but he kept trying and kept trying and kept trying. And like what I noticed in this dunk contest, like. You gotta have your if you try.
You gotta have your stuff together.
No, but you have to have that stuff together. But on top of that, like if you try the dunk twice and you failed it, have a backup dunk, because if you finally do that dunk you've been trying to do the third time, you're not gonna get no good points out of it. So you might as well do something else. Just do a windmill, or do a half court, do a free throw line windmill or something like that. I said half court windmill. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, do a half court windmill, please. I would definitely like to see that. Giannis and Wemby, please do that for us.
Yeah, some Space Jam stuff right there.
But yeah, you can see like a lot of them didn't have a backup dunk when maybe their first dunk wasn't working. But yeah, that dude from the Bulls, was it Bucelis or whatever his name is? He had a couple dunks where you could see that like it was good, but it seemed like he was too nervous. And he missed him so much that he did some lame dunks. I mean, one of them, he didn't even make a dunk, and they still gave him a 40, which is crazy. And then Castle actually had some good dunks.
Castle, he had some really good dunks. He definitely did surprise me. I feel like, I mean, the way that second round went, like you had to get like the one guy 50, one guy 49, like one guy 50, one guy 49. Then he ended up getting 50 after that. Like you had. That was amazing. Like he jumped over what's the name? Evan Mobley. He jumped over Evan Mobley.
Standing on top of
him. Yeah, exactly. And usually when you see like basketball players like dunk over somebody else, they're like, oh yeah, he dunked over him. But if you look at the slow mo, like he put his hand down, like he
put his hand on his back and pushed himself up, or he had the guy put his head down, so he really didn't jump over him.
Yeah,
fully over him.
But this one was crazy. He jumped over a car. And then after that, he jumped over Evan Mobley, tapped the rim, then dunked it.
That was nice. Yeah.
Then he did like the double dunk. You saw the double dunk?
He did the right hand windmill with the left hand tap and dunk. Like that was pretty wild.
Exactly. So I mean,
and it was like Castle would have a good dunk, and then just Mac would have like a 20 out of 10 dunk. And even Castle was like, I don't know what is this guy on, man? Like,
exactly.
Can't do nothing.
You can't do nothing. I mean, but now he finally three-peated, and now it has everybody talking. Like Ja saying he wants to be in it, Giannis saying that he want to be in it too. I mean, you just said Aaron Gordon also talked about it. Like he mentioned something about it too. So I mean, that'd be fire. But
Max putting the league on notice. I mean, he's technically not even an NBA player. He's been in the G League the past 3 years, and he's a 3-time NBA dunk champion, which is pretty wild.
With that check.
And he said that he's not going to come back unless he has like a real challenge, because they keep on putting him with other young guys, but none of the vets or none of the stars are doing it. But if Anthony Edwards and John Morant and Giannis or Aaron Gordon do it, and Mac, that would be a hell of a show. If they could get all the stars, they might need to make it a 6-person dunk contest. Because like back in the day, it used to be like 6 people. They shortened it to a 4-person dunk contest, but back in the day, they used to have more people. They would have like 3 rounds.
Yeah,
like,
I remember that back in the day.
Yeah, there used
like
to be
back
more
in the day
people.
with the Vince Carters and the Tracy McGrady did it. Vince Carter, Steve Francis, when Nate Robinson and them used to do it with Dwight Howard.
Yeah,
those would be the good dunk contests. I mean, but it would be kind of embarrassing. What if Ja and like Giannis and them get into the dunk contest and they lose? Like, would that affect their whole?
I mean, no, because I mean, you think about it. Back in the day, Michael Jordan did dunk contests, and other people like Clyde Drexler and Dominique Wilkins and all of them, and they won some and lost some, and no one was like, "Oh, they suck."
True that.
Some guy just might have been on it with his dunks that day, especially if it's trick dunks. That's not like a normal skill. So that's just kind of how it goes. So no, I think like LeBron kind of ruined it, where he made like everyone like, oh, if LeBron's so scared he's gonna ruin his image, like I won't do it.
True that. I feel like that did definitely slow everything down. Like once LeBron entered the league, I mean, because he already
refused to do it.
Yeah, he refused to do it, and he already did the dunk contest with the McDonald thing, so he could have did those exact same dunks. I mean, like nobody would have cared that long as he would did it. And I'm pretty sure he would have won it.
He lied like 4 times, which is the worst. He said like next year I'm gonna be in the dunk contest next year. They would always ask him when he would be like on the sidelines watching the dunk contest. He said next year like 4 years in a row. That's why people say LeBron lies all the time. And like, why is he always reading the first page of a book?
Exactly. But speaking of LeBron lying, and speaking of the All-Star game, man, we got more All-Star game stuff going on.
It's time to talk trash about the the phony GOAT. But yeah, we're going to talk about the All-Star game, the 2025 NBA All-Star game. Team Shaq OGs ended up being the champs. They went against Kenny's team and the Rising Stars winning team. And Charles Barkley's team? Charles Barkley's team was in the finals. But yeah, they did this to kind of make it more competitive. I don't know if I really like the format because I feel like, the All-Star team that lost first, we don't get to see the rest of those guys in the kind of, the second part. I did actually kind of, some people hated on it. I know Draymond was hating on it, that how are you going to let these rookie sophomores share the same court with All-Stars? Like we earned it. They're just on here because they're young. But I can kind of see that, but I liked it. The young guys were kind of putting it on them and making, the vets or the current All-Stars, making them work for it. So I actually really didn't have a problem with that, but I think we need to go back, honestly, to East versus West. I think that's the best thing for the All-Star game. They don't need to do like these, tournament or, picking teams with captains or anything like that. I think go back to the traditional East versus West. I think we could maybe have it like the winner of each quarter maybe gets money to go to their charity. Like if you win the first quarter, you get money to your charity. If you win the second quarter, like the East and West will have their own charities. You get money. And then at the end of the third quarter going into the fourth, they combine all the scores together. And it's not like a target score. They just play to the end of the fourth quarter. And, whoever wins the whole game gets like a double bonus.
Yeah, because I really don't care for that whole little target score thing. It really messes up the game. I be trying to hit all my parlays, and I can't hit all my parlays if there's a target score. But I mean, yeah, I do feel like this format was trash. Because Draymond Green said it, man. They asked him, they was like, "How you feel about this new All-Star format?" He said, "What is 10 being good and 0 being trash?" He's like, "It's 0."
Yeah, that's what I say. I didn't like the tournament, but the one giveaway I do take from it is I did like the young guys from the Rising Stars making the NBA All-Stars put for effort. Because Dalton Connect was taking it to him.
True that.
And Dalton Connect, I mean, the Lakers might be thankful that that trade didn't go through, because I think he's definitely a player that could be a future All-Star.
Yeah, he definitely is a player that can do a future All-Star. I mean, my player props, prize picks had him at like 5.5. You already know. I had to take the over on him. But I mean, yeah, I do feel like with this whole All-Star game, I feel like you can start to tell like which All-Stars are really gonna put their all into it. Which ones are like, I'm just here just to be here. But the whole little LeBron James situation is having everybody up in the uproar because you could have gave a spot to Norman Powell. You could have gave it to somebody else, just like with Giannis. Giannis didn't said he was
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, Giannis and Anthony Davis, and that's how Kyrie Irving and Trae Young got into it. But, I mean, you end up doing this interview right here, doing it last minute, and then, it messes up everything. And then you still do the player photo in your dressed-up outfit?
That's messed up. He could at least put on the uniform, but let's go ahead and play the video.
You won't see anything from me tonight. Unfortunately, I will not be in uniform tonight. Still dealing with ankle and foot discomfort, so I will not be playing tonight, unfortunately. I hate that.
So he hates that, but I mean, if you hate it so much, you should have been said something. I mean, LeBron James is a legend that, yeah, he did feel fine. Then once he got on this whole flight, you know how the whole altitude messes with your whole ankle, it messes with your body, it messes with your injuries. That's the reason what happened. I guess his ankle allegedly started to flare up, and then 20 minutes before the All-Star game started, he ended up telling everybody that he won't be into it. But I mean, yeah, I feel like this is wrong. It's selfish. He could have definitely put Norman Powell in. He ruined the slam dunk contest because he never did it. Now he ruined the All-Star game. The All-Star game and format is horrible. And I mean, pretty soon this is looking like the NFL Pro Bowl, where like they're not even playing tackle football no more. And if you look at the Pro Bowl of the NFL, they're playing flag football nowadays. They're doing like these weird contests, like it's looking like a modern day vacation. It's looking like a modern day vacation out there. I mean, it's not getting any views. It's sad. With this All-Star game is starting to look worse and worse every year. They need to have something that's like to basically spruce this up. Besides having what's it called, LaMelo perform his tweaker song there, and then like LiAngelo perform his tweaker song there. That was fire. And then
I actually enjoyed it. I saw people hating on it. Jello, we're Team Jello.
He did better than Dame.
He did fine.
Remember when Dame did his whole performance?
And it was pure trash.
Like the audio and the mic was all messed up. So I mean, it was way better than that one. But I mean, I feel like they should do that. They should have like a performance every day. I do like the celebrity basketball games where like you have like Drewski and all them people play.
I don't like it.
You don't like the celebrity basketball game?
Not anymore, because I feel
it's better. They changed it and everything. What?
No, back in the old day, I liked that it was like celebrities that everyone knew. Mm-hmm. It was like truly famous people.
You know,
now half of the people on these celebrity basketball games, I don't even know who they are. I've never heard of them.
True.
And I feel like back in the day, like they were having like, Justin Timberlake and Usher and Terrell Owens.
He was there.
And Kevin Hart.
He was there.
And yeah, but he wasn't playing.
I mean, Terrell Owens was playing.
Yeah, but it was just like household names. Like even then, you might see Denzel out there.
Yeah.
Like, but now it's like we got
Kai.
Well, no, I mean people know who Kai is, but it was, what's it like? We got FaZe Bucky on Taking the Court, and like who the hell is FaZe Bucky? Like these like random gaming streamers.
Hey man, you got
we got
Shaboya.
We got YSL Woody taking the court.
YSL Woody.
We got Charleston White taking the court.
Oh, one eye. Charleston White got one eye. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
No, but also pure hate to LeBron for being a little weenie and bowing out at the last minute, so that way someone else can be an all-star. A lot of people thought Norman Powell deserved it, and I thought it was also super lame that he didn't at least put on the uniform for the all-star team photo, because it literally
wrote the whole photo.
It separates him from everyone else. Everyone's in the uniform except for him, so it's another way to stand out. So I thought that was pretty lame by him, because I feel like if he knew, like to tell them like literally an hour before that, like I just showed up in my street clothes and I'm not putting on my uniform, like that's lame as hell.
That is lame as hell, but
Michael would have never done that. Definitely. Or Kobe.
Yeah, they wouldn't have showed up in the beginning. They would have said, nah.
They would have played regardless.
You think so?
They wouldn't have been a little tired.
A little tired. But speaking of a little tired, man, they're saying that it's only There's only one thing that's gonna save the All-Star game, and that's the one-on-one. Now, I mean, we saw this on the Unrivaled.
10+10.
We saw this on the Unrivaled with the WNBA players that's
spicy.
going on. It was spicy. I mean, it's a little quick game. They're not going to 20-21. They going to like 7-11 points. 30. They had like 30 players going to like 7-11 points, and then with the final game. The final one-on-one games, they played each other the best out of 2 out of 3. I mean, it has a lot of people thinking that this is exactly what the NBA needs. You definitely want to see that. You want to see Ja Morant versus Jalen Brunson one-on-one. Who gonna win that?
Yeah, I mean, I think they should do a tournament on one-on-one, but I think to truly make it fair, they should make like a small and a big, at a minimum, like a two division, where like everyone like 6'7" and under is in the smalls. Everyone 6'8" and up is like bigs, and have like a mini one-on-one tournament. Maybe get like 6 guys for each, or something.
No, that's not how the WNBA girls is doing it. You gotta do it
that's
like them.
ridiculous. Because what, you're gonna have Anthony Davis play Kyrie one-on-one?
They did it. I mean, they had the girl with DJ
Sabali.
Carrington going against that Sabali
she
girl.
got beat the F up.
I mean, it
wasn't even fair.
she got beat towards the end.
She got slaughtered.
She got tired.
It's like, why are you having a point guard go against like a power forward center? Like, it's not fair at all.
True that, but we got videos here of some one-on-one. We got Cam Reddish playing one-on-one. We got Kyrie Irving versus Luka. Y'all definitely got to watch this and let us know what you think about how one-on-one would look in the All-Star game. Just cooking them.
What's crazy is I heard that when the Lakers trade got rescinded, and you know how they got Connect back?
Yeah.
I heard that when they got Reddish back that they waived him. So he's not back with the team, even though the trade got rescinded. Once the trade got rescinded, they were happy to have Connect back, but they waived Cam Reddish.
I thought they waived they waived Woods.
They waived Christian Wood to get Alex Len, but I think that they waived him too. Who's that versus Clay? Clay Thompson versus Benedict.
Benedict from Indiana.
Oh, Mathurin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mathurin's pretty good. That's a good workout for Clay. Scored on him.
And then, of course, you got Luka versus Kyrie.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if Luka wanted to, he could just post him up every play. But Kyrie's got the speed to get around him or get a shot off.
Exactly. So, I mean, you saying, like, oh, there should be 2 different divisions. Look at this one. Kyrie's shorter than Luka, and they can.
But I think they would still both be the smaller division.
Luka's like 6'8", 6'7".
Luka's 6'7". Kyrie's 6'2", and I said that the one-on-one would be like 6'7" and below, and then 6'8" and up. So they would actually be in the same division.
But he's like 280, so he got to be 6'8" and up.
Oh my God, racism!
I'm just saying, but I mean, I definitely would like the 1v1. That'd be amazing. Ja going against Jalen Brunson, Ja going against Kyrie Irving or Anthony Edwards. I mean, it's a lot of one-on-one players. That's where they got it. Because, I mean, when you be watching these Gilbert Arenas podcasts and all this other stuff, you be like, oh, that person right there, I cooked him 1v1. Or when I was in the All-Star, when I was basically in the whole draft, basically going through the whole draft process, they had me going against certain people. I cooked him. Like, now it's going to be on camera. Now we going to really be able to see it. And, I mean, it's going to definitely bring some views in because you know what you want to see? I want to see Giannis cross up LeBron.
What, Giannis crossed up LeBron?
No, you want to see
no. Oh, like in a one-on-one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are terrible at one-on-ones.
Horrible.
Have no defense on one-on-ones and turn in the Le choke on one-on-ones. But it's, that's how it goes. Some people got the sidestep, fade away, on lock, on one.
Nah. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about the whole 1v1s doing for All-Star game. They said offering $1 million prize. I mean,
that would be an incentive.
That'd definitely be an incentive. What, non-taxed $1 million?
I want to see that rather than the fake skills challenge with Chris Paul and Wemby cheating.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean,
that shit got so lame. I actually liked whenever they did the skills challenge where they had one current NBA player, one old All-Star from that team, and one WNBA player.
Yeah, and
they would do like, all right, you got to go through the course, and then once y'all all complete the course, you all get to launch threes. and like from half court.
Yeah, that
and you
one.
got to hit a half court three to end the clock. Like I like those ones. To me, those ones are always entertaining. Cause,
OG classic one.
Yeah, they always had to launch half court once, and it would be funny when like the old like the retired Hall of Famer, like Charles Barkley will be out there for Philly or Houston. And, make a half-court shot and it'd be super crazy.
Or like one of the girls make the half-court shot.
A lot of the girls, a lot of the WNBA players would get, be good at half-court shots. So they would get some shine too. So I feel like it was good all the way around to, pay respects to the history and also shed some light on the women.
Definitely. But speaking of shedding some light, man, we need to shed some light on this next topic right here. It looks like ass. Paul George is on the menu. Paul George is out here being questioned for his piss poor performance, man. If you didn't know, Paul George is out here chalking slips. Paul ain't gonna green your slip, George. Or, I would say his whole middle name right now, but I don't want to be that disrespectful.
You gotta be PG-13.
Exactly. But we got a video right here. We're gonna play it. Basically talking about PG, because not only we noticed it, but a lot of people were noticing that Paul George ain't playing right.
What's going on with your 76ers, bro?
You want me to sugarcoat it or you want me?
Nah, we don't sugarcoat nothing here. This ain't no beignet.
Yeah, I feel like we made some wrong decisions, number one, with signing PG.
Wrong decision?
Until you prove me wrong. What PG has come and brought to the team so far, it don't look like we got our money's worth. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like you looking like you're having trouble
33%
beating people
shot.
off the dribble. Everybody's staying in front of you. You're taking a bunch of contested shots. Everything is contested. So I don't know, but I know he's coming off an injury too, right? So I'm hopefully that he can get back to, where he was. But as of right now, it don't look good. And as of right now,
Where's Paul go?
Where'd Paul go?
Exactly. Where's Paul go? So if you didn't know, man, I was trying to look it up right now to see what his player props is, but I don't think Philly's
Clippers?
not.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
sorry.
Philly's
He
not
moved.
playing. He's not.
Philly.
Yeah, Philly is playing. They're playing Boston. They're playing Boston on Thursday. So right now, Paul George, the lowest they got is 9.5. The highest they got is 19.
What's the 19.5? Can you do below 19.5?
You go 9.5. Go 10 points.
No, but when you click the 19.5, is it automatically above, or is it like you can pick below 19.5?
Oh yeah, that. Oh man, that'd be embarrassing if they do that to my dog. Let me see, Paul George. You got to do more.
Oh, more?
Yeah.
Is the only option?
There's only option for that.
They don't give you any option for less? You only can do more on Paul George?
Oh, 9.5. And, you can go up on more points than that. You can do higher or lower. But for the 9.5, that's the lowest. You'll probably say he going to make.
What about 19.5? Did they give you a more or less?
They give you more or less on that. Or you can do overall. What I do with Paul George is I do 23. Take less than that for points, rebounds, and assists. Because he doesn't get rebounds and he doesn't pass the ball. He's just the ultimate waste of time. It's just horrible the way Paul George is. I feel like ever since Dame basically made that game-winning shot over him, it took away his powers.
He ain't been the same.
He definitely ain't been the same. I remember when Paul George back in Indiana Pacers, when you used to think like, oh, the Indiana and Paul George could upset the Cavs. That's the only team you possibly have, and it come down to the last play, and LeBron had to make that game-winning layup over Paul George to win the game. But
they lost so many close games. And you really thought that Paul George was good enough to take on LeBron. He was really going shot for shot with him. I remember him dunking on Birdman Anderson. And, him kind of him being announced there. And it's once he left Indiana, he was never the same, especially after he broke his leg.
That was nasty.
Olympic practice where his leg popped out sideways.
True, and then
it was dirty.
That was definitely dirty. Then he joined the Clippers, and he joined the Clippers with Kawhi, and they was like, oh, yeah, this is going to be the new LeBron the new team that's going to stop LeBron. And then, they couldn't stay healthy at all. And it's just looking real nasty for Podcast George because...
Paul Podcast George.
Exactly, because I mean, even on his podcast, he's making these podcasts and people are making comments down below saying how can you only drop 2 points, or like what's going on with you, or if you hate basketball you might as well just retire. And I feel the same way. Like, I mean, you already got all this money from the NBA. If you feel like the Sixers isn't the team for you, which I don't know how, because you would have been you honestly.
Third option, man.
No, I mean before. I mean, they probably would have told you either second option. You could have been the second option. The only reason why Tyrese Maxey is the first option because y'all don't play at all. Like, y'all don't show up. Y'all
Him
don't.
and Embiid.
Yeah, him and Embiid don't show up at all. Like, you could have been like, even if you told Paul George he was the third option, Joel Embiid isn't there so much that you probably would have never noticed it. Because you would have been the second option.
Most of the season, yeah.
Most of the season, you would have been the second.
You could be like, fine, I'll be the third option. Be like, freaking Embiid never plays. I'm second option, man.
Exactly. And then on top of that, you taller than Tyrese Maxey. So, I mean, you definitely gonna get points. Because, I mean, Tyrese out here dropping 30 points a game.
It's crazy how that one Indiana series against like the Heat got like so many people to be like, you know, Paul George is their favorite player. Be like, Paul George is the GOAT, even though, like, you know, he's never even been to a finals.
Even the player from the Hornets, the rookie they drafted, the one that came from Alabama.
Miller?
Yeah, Miller. Brandon
Miller.
He's his favorite player is Paul George.
He even kind of looks like him.
That's what I mean. He said that he tries to imitate his game like that. A lot of tall people want to imitate their game after Paul George, but it's just not looking right. Like, he hasn't looked the same, like you said, since he messed his legs up. I mean, it's just disrespectful. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole Paul George situation. Is this the downfall of Paul George? Can he redeem himself, or does he need to be on a new team? They gave up Tobias Harris for you, man. You're making over $50 million a season.
I would have gave up Tobias Harris for free.
At least he's doing more than that. He give you more than 10 points. Well, he probably wouldn't. True that.
He's not worth it.
I don't know. It's probably Philly. But speaking of Philly, man, it's getting real chilly out here, man. That's what my dog Trunks is in the rain. He's looking at what's this one? He's looking at bro.
This is when he was looking at future Gohan dead.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
When he got killed by 17 and 18.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, once you power up like future Trunks and drive us into the new music, we will go ahead and got our new music mix number 5. Check that out. We got all kinds of videos. We got 196 videos. Y'all need to stop watching 1 through 4 and realize 5 is where the new music video is at. And we got RTB, Miles Bridges with Skilla Baby. And this is their new song. We got it right on the mix, and we've even added a handful more right before the podcast. So make sure you check out music mix number 5 so you can stay in tune with the latest music.
Exactly. And also, man, the music that dropped this week, man, there's a lot of songs. Of course, you know, you got that Party Next Door, some sexy songs for you. You got that D Savage. You got Gucci Man drop. Will Smith dropped the First Love song. Yeah, he dropped the song. And he also dropped the music video with Big Sean. We might have to do a reaction on that.
Bumba Clots.
Horrible. Young Blue dropped the tape. Coil Ray dropped the tape. Fat Max, they dropped it.
Davey East.
Davey East dropped it. The OGZ Paid in Full album, that was almost my pick of the week. That was a real good album. Chow Lee be going off. But those are some of the songs that dropped this past week. But you already know my album pick of the week. I ain't finna waste your time with it, man. It's some sexy music for you. It's that Canadian Drizzy Drake. Dropping
Canadian
bangers.
drizzle.
Yeah, dropping bangers, man. 21 tracks, 74 minutes, man. I love them all. I probably have like 2 songs I really don't care for. But those are the Party Next Door songs when he was on it really by himself.
Disrespect, man.
I'm just
all
saying.
the ladies love Party Next Door, and you can't love Party.
I'm not a lady. But hey,
could have confused me.
Horrible. But that's my pick of the week. I mean, that's who I ended up picking. And then, of course, you know, my co-host out here getting saved again. I have no clue how.
By the GOAT, my dog Don Tripp dropping King of Hearts. I mean, you thought he just dropped 20 albums this year? Well, here's 21, and it has 22 songs. I mean, this is truly epic. I don't know if any rapper has the work ethic of Don Tripp. I've listened to this a little bit. It's an 1 and 9 minute song, but make sure you check it out. They got songs like Happy Home, FaceTime, The Honeymooners, Perfectly Flawed, 90s R&B, some epic hits. Check out King of Hearts, Don Tripp on Apple Music, Spotify, all the major streaming services. And if you want to stay locked in with us, make sure you're following us, like, comment, subscribe. That's the best way to stay in tune. Hit the notification bell. Follow us on Twitter, aka X. It's X now, but we're still at Papa Oblak, at Felix Supreme 305. So stay locked in with us over there. If you are a fan of Instagram and TikTok, check out both of our Instagrams. We got Tales from the Crib 2.0 for all the podcasts, Tales from the Crib and TFTC clip stuff. We also post TFTC gaming stuff there. Sometimes Crib Reactions, our reaction channel, has its own Instagram. There's a QR code for Crib Reactions, so scan the QR code there so you can join the Crib Reactions community on Instagram. We also have a Patreon. Check any of the latest Crib Reaction videos in the description. You can join our Patreon there for exclusive content not available on YouTube. And TikTok is still alive at the moment.
Yes.
So scan the QR code for our TikTok videos. Coach, are we still putting out TikTok content?
Yes, we are. We definitely still are putting out TikTok. Actually, I mean, every time we drop the podcast, I drop the video. Actually, You know what? Ever since TikTok has come back, they've been putting a lot more respect on our videos. Like, we've been getting like 1,000 views, 900 views on the post I put on TikTok, which is crazy. Shout out Donald Trump. But
racism. But thanks for tuning in with us. For tuning in with you.
It's your boy.
Let's go ahead and say goodbye, co-host.
It's your boy Felix Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande Chico 2 times. You rocking with us.
We rocking with you.
Another week of craziness, drama, sports, news, skips, all the good stuff. So stay locked in with us every week. Tales from the Crib. Thanks, Real Good _ Doty. We finish up TFTC Sports, the NFL edition. Check out all of our episodes if you want to recap over the Super Bowl or any of our picks from last week's season. Seth ended up coming out at the top on a snake from behind victory. He took my coach from behind at the last second, and there was nothing he could do.
Hey, yo.
But we will be back next season for TFTC Sports NFL videos. But we do basketball on this podcast, like you saw the second half of this show, and who knows, we might give you a full basketball show here and there. TFTC Sports Edition, so stay locked in for that. But Chico Grande, Chico 2 times, Felix Supreme
305.
We will see you next week. Not tomorrow, coach. Next week. We're done for this week.
Monday, mañana.
Peace. Hasta luego.